So
I didn't get up waking up this morning to take my pills or anything.
you didn't take anything today?
I took my Benadryl just a while ago as APS told me to, while Dad was gone.
Okay. Are you? What are you supposed to take?
I take a lot of medicines.
And you didn't take any of the rest of them today? Well, why aren't you
I didn't
taking them?
get help from it, and I didn't get help testing sugar.
Okay, why didn't you take your medicine though?
I didn't get help waking up, and I wet the floor because Dad won't have a bed for me, and don't, and I can't wake up when I pee. So I've been caught in an issue,
Okay.
and
Okay.
Dad doesn't want to help me
So
manage it or help me, and I want away from him, please.
We got a problem here.
I'm
all
gonna,
right.
I'm
So
gonna go.
without agitating the situation further, what's going on?
Okay, his mother is very ill today.
Okay.
We had the nurse already here, already notified the doctor, and she had to cancel PT. He knows she comes up to be number one to be taken care of, so we've been staying with her. She's very dizzy, and she really hasn't ate anything. She's going to try to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich now. This is going back to where, when she starts having this issues, that something's happening inside of her body. I don't need this. And then on top of this all, because he removes his diaper,
What do
he's
you
angry and
mean?
bad, he's urinating and peeing all over downstairs, and it smells like a toilet. It is not healthy for her to
I
be
wanna
in a
leave, but I
climate
don't
like
feel
that. I'm sure
safe
you're going to
with
agree
them.
with it.
I don't feel safe with them and the name
He's been
calling.
like this ever since he
why.
saw his primary yesterday morning because I'm gonna sit down, 'cause I hurt my knee real bad. And
I,
what the problem is
I
that
don't feel safe.
they're not going to be doing the testing he wants with the doctor
Where
he
you
was.
going,
What they
Andy?
were going to do,
They were.
Well, do you want me to talk to you some more?
I can leave.
Would you want to talk to me more or no, Andy?
I'm good.
Are you sure?
I don't want to.
no, he's just going to take off and do something foolish.
I don't want to be.
But he's been canceling his Social Security, his doctor, all his appointments that we worked real hard to get, so he could get the help he needs and everything. Everything that we worked for has gone down the drain. Now I'm thinking, even if he comes back to his mind and the senses again, try to accommodate to get these doctors to redo him a schedule to get his testing and get his talk. He's got a doctor that wants to talk to us, have a video conference of why and what we have to do to get the testing he needs so he can get because it's confusing. One minute he gets a text on Sunday saying that they're limiting his testing and the doctor can't do that. They're going to shove it off to some other doctor. So the other doctor claims he can't do it because of something Andy did in 2020 when it's involving with People Inc., with the audio and video people. You know how that is.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't want to have anything to do with it. So the Henry from APS has investigated and everything. They found out all this stuff. Told me. He says, but Andy still has three options, three different doctors in the same agency or company with People Inc. that will probably be able to do the testing, but he's still working on the details and the fine, layout. And he has gone ballistic and every which way. And they can't tell him. Look at maybe this other doctor can't even do it. Maybe he's already booked up too much. We don't know. Just everybody knows these doctors. We have a shortage of these people.
Oh yeah, it takes forever to get anything done.
Thank you. But he's so damn impatient, it's not even funny. And meanwhile, he's pissed off because I'm taking care of mom. You know how many hours I spent with him yesterday with two doctors and PTs? 5.5 hours. Good thing Joe's around to be able to watch it because she has to be watched 7 days a week around the clock.
I bet. Did Andy just say she just got home today or yesterday or something?
Who?
Your wife.
Oh no, she's been home a week.
Oh, okay.
But since that time, we've had at least every day or every other day a nurse coming in, or a nurse practitioner coming in, and physical therapy coming in, and OT. I guess they're going to start that next week, along with her primary's already been here, and she looks pretty good right at the present time, but she can change in a flash of a second.
Okay.
And he doesn't understand.
Yeah.
And we have to watch it extremely careful. Now she's getting indications she's got problems. Now we have to watch. Maybe she'll have to go to the emergency room later on. Maybe not. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see.
So when did he start all this peeing on the floor business?
Oh, last night after he got talking to one of the Euro officers all night long, he was here about 3 hours at the video
Really?
camp.
What
Yeah,
was
talking
what was
to
his
him.
issue last night?
Because apparently when Andy came in, or when he came in to talk to Andy, Andy was not like his normal Andy self to you guys. He was sort of like in the past tense, really up storming, let her to bang his head or do something violent. I don't really know.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that part, but I heard him say that, Andy, I'm glad you finally settled down and you sat there calmly and you started talking to me and all this stuff.
That should be clear in a moment.
But I didn't want to get too heavily involved in it. I just wanted to see what's going on to try to balance it out because I think it was Will. I'm not even sure it was Will or not. But I was
Okay.
Will.
Okay.
Or maybe Worthling. I'm not even positive which
Okay.
one. They
Yeah,
were.
yeah, it was probably one of the two.
Yeah. So anyways, they were pretty. Andy used to listen to them. They're pretty calm down and everything else. And they were great. But then he came in the house and lambasted me and the wife upstairs. And there was about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Okay.
I wasn't sure the exact time.
Yeah.
But it was late. About what he's going to do, and he's pissed off and not going to wear diapers, going to go downstairs and tear his diapers all up and destroy everything and all this shit. And then I figured, well, I'll just rest on it and see where it goes. I'll stay out of his way because you know Andy.
Yeah.
And the only thing he did come up later, and then the wife was up all night, real sick in the bathroom. I said, you know what? I says, Andy, I don't want to hear that you refuse to wear your diapers and you're just urinating and peeing all over the place. Plus, he has action with the other one too. And I says, this is disgusting. Your mother does not eat this. This is one of the things he brought up to the hospital, and they were deciding whether or not she could legally come home. Now, if he keeps it up, I'm going to have to call Henry. Because Henry is also, before she went in the hospital, but he had to close the case because she was away.
Who's Henry?
Henry is the APS.
APS work.
Right.
Okay.
And reopen the case up because he said after she gets out of the hospital, we have a situation, we could reopen the case.
Okay.
Because if it's not safe for her, or medically for him, and with her, one of the two have to go.
Oh yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I know which one.
Yeah.
I already discussed it with Joe. I says maybe the only ultimatum is up this week. He's got nowhere to go.
Yeah, I know. Did you even talk to Andy today?
I said a couple of words, Tim. When me and Joe decided to go out to lunch, late lunch,
Yeah.
I said, we're going to lunch, but you're not going today because the behavior. Because we don't get the chance where he's in the car and we have to call you guys because he jumps out and makes a fool of himself and these stupid things.
All right.
So we went to lunch.
Yeah.
And they came back. Came back and cleaned out my car. And Joe was out in front. I don't think he was watching. He was also doing something on his phone. And then I came in the house through first to hurry up and go upstairs to see. And he said a few words about, well, why didn't you give that letter to the mailman? Because I cancel all my benefits and everything. Andy, it's not my job to give it to the mailman. I don't work for them. I says, you leave it in the mailbox, they see it there, they'll take it. Now, I didn't see any envelope when I came up the stairs to go in the house, but I'm not going to question it because the more I say anything, the more it escalates.
Right.
So I says that's one issue. The other issue I did mention to him, and he didn't like to hear this, that as soon as I walked in the door, I could smell a strong urinating smell. And I says that's not really good because Mom does come down to eat dinner or whatever, and she can't come down here now at all.
Yeah.
And yet we doing the back room, so we already got a bed for her,
So she
she
can
can
stay
be downstairs.
downstairs.
But we don't have to climb stairs, and then everybody that comes in for the medical part and everything can see her a lot easier instead of coming up the stairs in the room. And that put the halt because usually we start doing that on the weekend so we can get the stuff loaded out here. So a lot of stuff in the trailer. With him, I don't know what to. I want to stay away and then hopefully cool down and start seeing the light and realistic what's going on.
Yeah.
Instead of what's going on now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Help! I got a bad knee. Joe had his feet out a couple weeks ago. I tripped over and almost went into the china cabinet. And I smashed my knee in the corner of the freaking edge of the cabinet.
Yeah.
And ever since it's been hurt real bad, and it's hard to even walk or talk or talk too much anyways. And I can see the marks on my skull. I says, and I was supposed to get an X-ray.
Oh.
And a lot of things. I haven't even done that because of her, especially with him.
Yeah.
I can't leave
Okay.
to find out if something's going on with me because, she relies on me for everything. And then if I can't walk around or be squeezed, what you do to your arm?
Oh, it's just a little cut. That's all. Just
Nothing
keeping it
serious.
just keeping it covered while I'm working. That's all.
Yeah, I hear you on that, Tom. All right, well, anyways, you know the story on Andy. He's probably
Okay.
went down to that park there.
Yeah,
That's it.
I would imagine so. But I hope he cools down because I don't want to have to come back here over nothing.
Well, neither do I. I don't want to deal with it and all this because he keeps telling me that you guys are going to arrest me because I'm abusing him and all this stuff. And every time you see you guys afterwards, my man is not looking at them. Yeah, I see you know, you're doing what you're supposed to do and what I can do and everything.
Yeah,
But he expects me to be his full-time guardian
servant
and
almost.
servant
yeah.
all the time, and I can't do it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I figured as much. That's how it was. Well, I'll get out of your hair now, Mr. Dick.
All
Okay.
right, well, you have a good one. I hope he
You
doesn't
too,
bother.
sir.
Let's hope for the best and expect the worst. All right, dogs. All right, I'm coming to get you.